We are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's the Pac-Man, 8th Division World Champ. It's the Pac-Man, the only
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8th Division champion of the world.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
What a night it is. Right. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rabbit in the headlights.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just that's a match made in heaven.
One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good counter punch. There's a counter shot. No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He missed with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
The fight's not over yet.
And there's the bell for round 2. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
He misses with that jab. And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than I do.
And he scores with the counter. One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. This This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
That's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Insane action. Well done with that counter shot. Jab misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Those counter punches have to hurt. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round. Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Miss with that hook. They exchange punches. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Good counter punching. Nice counter punch right up the middle. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. That counter shot lands. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Oh, what a punch! Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That Round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both trying for a knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Be smart. Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
This is the beginning of round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter. He misses with that straight left. Fight so far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Misses with the straight left. Trying to land that jab. Punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Leaves a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there.
And there's the bell for round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Nice exchange here from both men. Do you believe this? There's a counter shot. Jab slightly off target. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Together. Listen, be smart.
Round 8, and we're off again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
A perfect counter shot. That uppercut does not score. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Big whiff with the right hook. Couldn't land that jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. You don't want to trade shots. Scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.